What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. We've got a fun daily special we're gonna make today, something I've never juiced before. You guys already know, it's in the title. We're gonna juice up some broccoli today. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Waiting on produce to show up. I'm gonna make some beetroot orange ginger shots. I really enjoyed those last week. They did give me a nice boost in energy. If you watched the last vlog, I did enjoy those. So we're gonna get some of those juiced up. Actually, I don't have any oranges. I've got 3 pounds of liquid base here, so I need about 18 ounces, that's good, of ginger. This is a lot of shots. We've had the same like winter storm every Friday-ish for the last 3 weeks. Trying not to overjuice. We've been having a lot of waste around here. I feel like I should just be freezing everything. We've got another storm coming tomorrow afternoon into Friday, so I feel like I should have this recipe. Let's go for it. Looks like a chaga beet snuck in there. These like tie-dye looking beets. They're so cool. They look really cool in our unicorns. This is like a bull's blood beet or like a Detroit dark red. You can tell I garden. Lots of beet varieties. Wonder what this one will be. Most of them have been, it's weird that you get multiple varieties in one bag. Most of the time they're all one variety. Thinking that was just a rogue chaga. These should be really good. Anytime you pair like a tart Granny Smith apple with a root veggie, it's normally pretty tasty. Oh yeah, that's good. Very well balanced. Got a nice heat to it. We have a really good beetroot lime shot in the recipe ebook. I'll find what page it's on and put it in here. But that is my favorite beetroot shot in the recipe ebook. Granny Smith apple, beetroot, ginger, lemon.
Milk?
No. There was one chaga beet in there, which gives it that milky color.
This is a ginger shot. Ooh. It's interesting.
It's an experience, yeah. I like it a lot. Very well rounded. Question of the day.
Question of the day. Hey, hey, hey.
What would you do if you were just getting started? Maybe we should establish a budget. What's our budget? We'll say bare minimum. $3 grand, $2 grand, 10 grand, under 10. We'll say under 10.
Okay. Are you going first or am I going first?
I don't know. There's so many things we could talk
There's so
about.
many things.
We could be here for an hour.
It's like, what are we going to do?
Probably the big thing that would determine how you start is your cottage law.
Your cottage
rules
food laws?
in your area. If you can make juice from home, that's the most efficient, least investment up front. A lot of people are doing that in our private business training group.
Yeah, it just depends. Like, some health departments are allowing it and some are not. It used to be that no health departments allowed it, but now more are okay with it. So you just need to contact your health department and say, this is what I want to do. I want to make juice. I want to bottle it. I want to sell it directly to my consumer, not wholesale. And then they'll say, okay, you can make it at home or you cannot make it at home and you need a licensed kitchen. If you need a licensed kitchen, which even if I could make it at home, I would still look for a licensed kitchen. I would not want to make it in my home, no. I like to separate it. Like, yeah, I would like to go and do my work. And then I'm at home, I'm doing my home. Like,
you've got like meat you're cooking in your kitchen.
And also like with how much I want to share my story, I wouldn't want to gram it me making juice in my home. Like, I don't think my customers would want to see that. So I would want to get a nice commercial kitchen. I would contact like a local bakery, coffee shop, any restaurant that closes for a good portion of the day. So maybe they're open 6 to 2 and you go then and make juice from 3 to 6 or whatever, okay? Or maybe they're closed on Sundays and you go in on Sundays, or they're closed on Mondays. A lot of restaurants in small towns are closed on Mondays. And you go in and this is what I would want to do. I would want to use their kitchen. I would want to social media a ton, making the juice, good photos. And then I would set up a subscription, faux show. I would set up a weekly subscription that would guarantee orders and sales. And I just go to a local grocery store to get produce and price things out correctly with our price per unit Excel calculator and do delivery. Would I make it the day before or the day of?
I don't know. Just depends how much work you want to put in.
Yeah, and timing, when you can get into the kitchen.
Yeah.
But either day of or day before. Go and make it, deliver it all, boom.
You think people would struggle with a subscription model, having that amount of trust with new customers to put them on a subscription? I feel like that'd be...
No, mainly because, like, if I were to do this, my new customers would be people that know me. Like, it would be like family and friends. Yeah. And so that would, like, get my feet wet and test the waters. And once you actually start doing it, you learn. Yeah. So how am I at juicing? How fast can I go? How does my delivery method, my actual business method, work out? What needs tweaked and fixed? And then I would do a lot more social media and reach out to new customers, random people that don't know me.
Yeah, for sure.
And I would do a referral method.
Oh, yeah. That's always a good one.
Refer somebody, you both get $10 off your next order, boom, boom.
We did that a lot in the beginning. On the truck, we would do giveaways a lot, too. It would just be one juice, but they would perform so well.
Everybody loves free stuff.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
How would you?
Farmers markets. Farmers markets are so good at incubating new businesses. That's how we really established ourselves in Bluffton at our farmers market, and then we came to Findlay farmers markets, and it's a consistent customer base that is health focused, that is interested in local organic. It's an artisan style product that we're serving at these markets, so it's a great way to get tons of eyes on you and to infiltrate yourself into a local community of small businesses and just people in the area that are interested in health. So that really established our brand in the area, was those years of markets.
Yeah, and sales-wise, it's so easy because it's so much easier than a pop-up shop. A pop-up shop, you have to go out and tell your customers to come here. You have to interject yourself and interrupt their life and say, come to where I am. A farmer's market, you are placing yourself in their life, their natural movement of life. And from a convenience standpoint, where people hate friction and change and like, oh my gosh, I have to come to your pop-up shop, that's a little bit like, ugh.
Out of their way. Yep.
Yeah. If you can just naturally appear in their natural, rhythm of life.
Once a week.
Then you'll do a lot more in sales and with a lot less effort in marketing and whatnot. This is why also drive-thrus work, because a drive-thru is a natural part of somebody's rhythm. They're already in their car driving. They don't have to get out of their car. The same goes for a farmer's market. They're already there walking. They don't have to choose a different location and go on a different path. The less friction, the better.
Yeah. Anything else?
I'd probably would I do glass or plastic?
It's tough.
I would probably be focused on other things that I would do plastic. And the cool thing about plastic is you can switch over to glass at any moment. It's not like you sell all your plastic bottles and it's like, okay, next round we're buying glass. And I wouldn't do glass. Either I would ease into glass and bottle returns, or I would do glass and no, I'm going to go to this restaurant and sanitize my bottles. Or just choose a location wherever you're making juice that has a dishwasher. And you can wash your bottles there. Yeah. And then say, hey, do you mind if I leave my bottles here? And most won't mind because a lot of restaurants have ample storage or a basement or something. And so if you can work out a good deal with a local restaurant that's got a dishwasher, lots of prep space, you don't even need refrigeration. Grab all your produce on your way there, put it on the table, juice it all. You're gone in 3 hours with your bottles of juice that then you would put into a refrigerator. But you don't even need produce storage refrigeration. You can juice 1,000 bottles with 0 produce storage refrigeration. You just need somewhere to store your bottles.
One thing that also might be worth mentioning, and we've been kind of tinkering with this, is frozen juice. Tinker. It just completely gets rid of the shelf life. And we've been talking with our health department about how long you can keep it, and it seems like we can keep it for a really long time. So managing raw product becomes, it doesn't become a headache anymore. It just becomes your inventory. So you're able to juice a lot. You can freeze it and take it and sell it to wherever you want. Seems like a good option. We're just kind of figuring out the fine details.
Yeah, and like, ooh, that is a sound right there. You want to hear that? You guys want to hear that? ASMR.
AMSR.
ASMR. ASMR. Is that our director?
I can't tell.
Check.
Finish your thought.
My thought was I don't know if I would. If you're gonna do frozen, I would make it known to your customers. I don't know if I would freeze. I don't know.
I don't know if I would take frozen juice to market either.
Actually, that's a good idea because then you don't have to worry about it staying ice cold.
That's true.
If I was going to go the frozen route, I would be like NT Juice and just say we're frozen. We're frozen juice packs. Yeah. And when you come to the market, they're frozen. When you get subscription delivery, they're frozen. Like everything is frozen. Sometimes they thaw a little bit depending on transportation and whatnot. But we're frozen juice.
It really opens up the door for buying in bulk. So you can turn your average sale into maybe a 6-pack for us, $50-$60, into like 30 juices, a month's supply. So frozen juice just opens up so many doorways to really just hacking juicing as a whole.
Yeah, it is a business model, juice business model. Hack, freeze it, you know? I think it's a great one. But I think your customers have to be open to it. If you're in a market where they're so used to fresh cold pressed juice, you're going to have to really talk about the benefits of it and go hard on it. Because I would rather go to a shop that has juice fresh off the press if I'm just looking for
and again,
a daily grab.
Depends on the community that you're serving. Like we're in an area where we serve grab and go lunch a lot, so it fits our customers' lifestyle better to have fresh raw juice.
Yeah, if you're doing the place of the frozen is buying in bulk.
Yeah,
like that's the place of the frozen.
Subscriptions,
like,
deliveries.
All of our juice isn't frozen because we have a market for fresh and we have a market for frozen. And you just want to, if you want to do frozen and there's tons of people in your area that do fresh, you actually have an opportunity to fit a need in the market, which is delivering 30 frozen juices to a customer, and it's raw and it's unpasteurized, and they can put it in their freezer and have it ready to go if they can't leave the house.
I want a little like delivery juice truck, like
I do too. I want a little mobile unit.
Frozen.
I think
delivery
it would be fun.
Who knows what we'll
get something. We'll look around. We'll get something.
Those are our tips. That's what we would do. There's like 5 different options of what to do if you're just getting started. We are hosting a juice business masterclass for all you newbies out there. We're halfway through the masterclass. So far we've covered basics of building juice formulas, picking the entry-level juicer. What did we cover last week? I can't even remember. Jordan's covered sourcing goods, building a menu that serves you. Do your green juices look like this after 24 hours? I can teach you how to make your green juices look like this after 10 days. This week's masterclass training is all about juice preservation. I teach you guys all my tips and tricks on how to take your juice from looking muted to bright and vibrant after 10 days. This juice is 10 days old and still looks the exact same way it did straight off the press. Comment juice down below and I'll shoot you the link to sign up for our Juice Business Masterclass. If you don't know, the Collective is our private business training group where we mentor. That was a little snippet of what you get over there. Just get to unload our business brains into that resource into you guys, and so fun watching you guys run with the information we give to you. And we learn so much from you guys too as juice business owners. It's just a fun community to be a part of for sure. This week we're diving into juice cleanses, all things juice cleanses, which is right on time with spring rolling through. It got warm here for a couple days and a juice cleanse order came in right away. It's like spring cleaning. Everybody wants to cleanse in the spring, shed that winter weight we've all been putting on. So we're gonna dive into all the different cleanse options, easy cleanse options if you're just getting started, all the way up to our 6 different SSD, our most popular cleanse, which is in the recipe ebook. I'm gonna get cleaned up. We'll do the broccoli recipe tomorrow. Produce is taking forever. It's 12 past 12, and the equipment has been sitting for a hot minute, so it's just time to clean everything. We'll do it tomorrow. Stay tuned for the broccoli. I do want the pineapple. I want to wait for the pineapple and some more celery. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for that daily special recipe. Should be a tasty one. You know, as soon as I start cleaning up, they're gonna show up. They're gonna roll right on through. I'm gonna get some hate for using a straw.
They came with something.
Ooh.